Shalom, giving all praise and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Shalom, Labakariam, Shah, Yasharallah. That's peace to the hopeful election of Israel, that great kept amongst the clusters, the elect ordained to be saved in these last days. This is Jim Yakar from Storm Morning News. He's reporting on the BET that's down, the BET nationwide shutdown that's been going on since, I would say, about 11:30 a.m. this morning. Now, I know that because they recently sent me a EBT lunch card for my son, my youngest son. It's a pandemic benefit that they send out every end of August, early September. They've been doing this for the past 2 years. So we recently received ours. It's a few $100s, they put on the card. So me and my woman, we woke up this morning, a little out of the ordinary for us to wake up on a Sunday, about 7 o'clock in the morning. And we said, hey, let's go to Trader Joe's a little early, try to beat the crowd, use this card. And that's what we did, and call hello, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Bashim Rakakwadash, because the Lord put us ahead of the flood of this, this event right here. So we go into Trader Joe's, we blow a couple dollars in there, and then we headed to ShopRite. Now, when we got into ShopRite, there was an announcement over the intercom that this was going down. The EBT is not working. They didn't say nationwide. We just thinking it's dealing with the store. So we said, okay, we can't use the card here. We just going to use cash. And that's what we did. Not thinking that this was like a real nationwide, shutdown or even cyber attack. We didn't know. So we paid for our food with cash and we kept it moving. Now, as the time went on, of course, we started finding out all this information, what's going on. Now, what I got to say on this is this a psyop that the elites are running, preparing the people's mind? Because inside that store, there was chaos. A lot of people had to put food back. A lot of families, especially Eve, I seen the variation on their face. That announcement was hard. Because if you had $200-$300 worth of food in your basket at that time, and you was planning on paying with that with your EBT, you had to put that food back. So I saw a lot of Eve stressing as Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah had us moving forward, and we got the bulk of our shopping done with that card earlier, and all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, because he's always watching, the men of the Lord. He's watching our back. So this is like I said before, this is a storm warning. Now he's doing a report on it. And I also saw something on Dabu 7. And that's when I found out, wow, this is going on all around the country. Now, what's funny is we're approaching September. Now, September 13th, certain parts of Europe is supposed to eliminate their cash process. And we know Seed Day is set for December 13th for over here in the States. So are they revving us up? Are they preparing? We don't know. We got to sit back. We got to wait. But this is a major issue because it just didn't stop at the EBT cards. Certain credit cards as well as banks are not active right now. Now, I know I was looking at a report a few days ago. Citigroup pulled out of Russia. They shut down all their chapters and pulled out. So we got the central bank, you got the big banks, then you have the smaller banks. And it works like this. The dollar is a commodity print by the Federal Reserve. They sell it to the big banks. The big banks lend it out to the smaller banks at a high interest rate. Small banks can't pay it. They break. Leave the debt to the big banks. Big banks can't pay it. They break. It all goes back to the central bank. They come in, problem, action, solution. They got the solution, which is that, that grain of rice. So, we're watching this. We're watching everything because this thing is going down. But this is a major, if they don't clear this up, let's say by Monday, tomorrow morning, they're going to have a serious issue in their hand rolling into Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, if they allow this to drag out, which could be a possibility until what we got, Memorial or is it Labor Day weekend? I forget, one of them weekends this weekend. Oh, yeah. They're going to have a lot of chaos on their hands. So we got to, stay watchful of what's going on. But let's play a little bit of this.
Here in Massachusetts, if you call the DTA phone number, it says, sorry for technical issues. They're going to try to run it soon. Hopefully they do. So again, my friends, it looks like this may be coming back in locations, and yet in other locations we are still experiencing a multitude of issues. Again, here is the map. Here is the map, if you can see it, the heat map that shows where these outages are. That has not changed. Okay, it's still highlighting New York, Washington, Chicago, Detroit, Atlanta. I'm guessing this might be Kansas City, maybe. I don't know, somewhere in Kansas. And the West Coast, Seattle, San Francisco, Los Angeles, all these areas are still showing these outages. And as we just had someone say, there are issues with Social Security. There are issues with various debit and credit cards right now. So again, something is up here, you would think. Something is definitely going down. And I've been saying for the last day or so, keep an eye on the banking system this coming week. And I'm basing that on what I experienced yesterday with my bank being closed for the entire week and closing during peak business hours on Friday and then being closed again yesterday, promising to reopen tomorrow. There's something else afoot here, you would have to think. And in the few places I've been over the last couple of days, I have noticed credit card processing being down. I had an experience with it in the grocery store. I've been to the grocery store twice today, okay? Because we had to go back and get some other things after going initially. Earlier this morning, my debit card would not process in the grocery store. Going back for the second trip, I was told that EBT and SNAP were down by the cashier. There is something going on here. Now, Nancy T
you're
is
right.
asking,
Gradualism. They slipping in there. So we moving fast, man. Our Lord is on his way, man. So this is it's for the elect right now. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child. And they shall not escape. But you, brethren, are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. You are the children, or we are the children of light, and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. That's spiritually sober. For they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for a helmet, the hope of salvation, man. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Rakakadash. For the eye salve, man. May we be amongst those men. It's going down. Our Lord is on his way. Shalom.